they have this very weird idea. I don't know why the hospitals think. After the surgery, they brought the whole
Mess.
no
Well, whatever they remove to give you back, is it?
to show me, you know.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was
Gross.
I know. I thought it was sick, lah. Frankly.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Yeah lah,
Oh, I
let's say
can't
a part of you.
imagine.
If let's say if it's a kidney stone or something, okay, but it's your organ, you know, a part of
Yeah.
like your finger. My God, I wouldn't want to see my own finger also if it
would
got
you
something.
describe? Could you?
I was lying down. This fella came in with this bundle of things. My daughter was there, lying down there. And then I said, hey, what is this? This is the breast they removed. I said, take it away. I'm not interested in seeing it. I mean, it's really, you know,
Oh.
they do that, but they think they're doing you a favor.
Yeah, just to prove to you that, but when you know that it has been, they will show you.
I know, but if I'm a doctor and I can see the growth and all, it's different thing, you know. I'm a lay person and I've gone through this traumatic thing. You want me to
Yeah.
show me something which has been a
Yeah.
part of me, and then, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
it's quite insensitive, and I think, I
Yeah.
don't know lah, maybe. So I said, take it away, take it away. It was only after when I was discharged, and then
Okay.
he told me now, you know, I made them an appointment to go and see
Oncologist.
of course like chemo and radio
You
and
went
all
to
that.
see him?
Chemo and radio both.
No, they say you can either go or, you see, but
Oh.
you don't know about all this. So I was thinking, what to do lah, these people lah. So, okay lah, just go and see lah. Just humor these people, you know. But in my mind, I knew that I wasn't going, but just to humor them, you know. So I went. Then he looked, no, and made me do this arm, this, that, and then said, so now he asked me what kind of chemotherapy you wanted or what, you know, if you want. I was quite surprised because he said there are variety.
Yeah.
You can do this type, you can do that type.
Yeah, different combinations.
And then of course, my daughter came, Martin also came. And then my daughter said something, so he was unhappy. He said, let your mother do the talking because she's the one who's going for the,
It's like that.
like that, you know. So I didn't want to say much because I didn't want to antagonize him. I wasn't in the mood to get stressed up again, you know. So just play along lah, you know. Then he says, yeah, so have you made up your mind? I say, I'll go and think about it, you know. Then we left lah. We didn't really stay very long. Then of course the next round, he made an appointment. I didn't go. Then the nurse rang me and said, are you coming? I said, no, I'm not coming, you know.
Yeah. Did he ask you to choose what?
Yeah, he did. You know,
Okay.
there are some, you know. I mean, of course, if you know, you say, what kind of treatment is this? This is just like voodoo, you know. You can pick and choose, you
Yeah,
know.
that's it.
And of course, my family, they were very upset by it.
Your decision.
Because it's like you're going to die. I mean, the feeling was you don't go for this treatment, you're going to die. I mean, this is the normal understanding,
yes.
you see. Then that's why I was also in a lot. My mind was really, you know, I didn't want to. And then when they were all here, and I just didn't want the conversation to pursue in that direction. But everybody, I know they did it out of concern.
Everybody wants to help, but
Yeah, they're not helping.
yeah.
You know, and we decided to come and see you. But I think he spoke to Christio first
Yeah,
earlier on, you know. But I had already made up my mind to go and see you see. So then of course when I came back, with all these herbs and all that, so they were looking very skeptical, the family, you know. Oh, herbs, you know. Of course they dare not say anything because they didn't want to upset me.
But at the same time, they're like,
They don't believe,
I said, what to do? Anyway, I just went on with the treatment. But then my sister was still not very convinced, you know. Not very convinced, but she was very tactful. She never said anything, you know. And then, of course, when I had to eat all this food, of course, their first worry was whether I was going to get any nutrition. Of course, I should say one or two things, hinting, you know, is it enough nutrition, you know? And then not sure, but don't say too much because, you know, that kind of thing. And then look at my food every day, you know, that kind of thing. And of course trying to suggest, what about fish? I think fish is okay, Then they will ask each other, in front of me, Of course, I just keep quiet, And then once or twice I said, but this is what the doctor has ordered. Let's try it out. If we want to follow, we have to follow his instructions. We shouldn't interfere with. I was game for it, from the word go, but they were quite skeptical. And then one day she came to me and said, just as well, she said, you didn't go for chemo and radiotherapy. I said, why? Oh, she said, I read somewhere, she said, don't know where she went and did her reading, and she said that it didn't make any difference. She said, it didn't make any difference to the survival
And
rate.
sometimes it makes the body even weaker after
correct.
that.
And it end up with metastasis to the liver and to the
Correct,
bone. Worse.
Now,
They
so
don't
it's
control.
voodoo medicine, really. So anyway, and then finally, I suppose, every time when they call me or say, how was the blood test, and then, I tell him what Dr. Chris Joe said. So I suppose they resigned to it. She's doing well with this treatment, so.
And at least you don't suffer.
So I suppose. Even Martin was saying, are you. Of course, he dare not say it because I'll get angry. He was also quite skeptical, I think. And he was more for fear because
Yes,
I was
that's right.
taking a big risk, maybe. Then later on, I must tell you, then one of my relatives, she prayed that night. She prayed, and then her mother appeared to her in the dream. She said, and she was smiling. I was very close to her mother. She was like actually a foster mother to me. And then the mother was smiling. So the next morning, she told me about this. So I said, I think it's okay because she
approved lah.
she approved of it, so to speak lah. So she didn't take it that badly. I mean, when after the dream, she sort of reconciled herself to it.